Hey friends, I hope you are doing fantastic. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I am so excited to be back in class after a wonderful week of spring break with my family. For the 5th year in a row, we spent some time in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and it was just absolutely magical, and I had the best time with them. But it's good to be back. As much as I would have loved to stay in Alabama on the beach with my family, it is really nice to be back with my students. We had a great morning. They are at lunch now, and I thought it would be fun to talk about one of the books that I read during spring break, which is The Science of Unbreakable Things. It is by Tae, I believe is how you say it, Keller. And it is this wonderful, wonderful book. I just want to read it again. It's about a girl named Natalie, and Natalie is a student who is starting a new school year, and she is struggling with her mother's depression. Her mother has fallen into this terrible, terrible depression, and she's really struggling with it. Mom just kind of stays in her bedroom with the lights off most of the time. She rarely sees her mother. Her dad is a counselor, but he really doesn't seem to know how to help his daughter or how to help his wife. And she's really struggling. And she's got this new science teacher who seems like a pretty cool guy, and he really wants Natalie and all of the students to have this big project that they want to work on and this big scientific thing that they want to do kind of their own choosing during the school year, which is really cool. And she's really struggling with it, and she can't figure out what she wants to do, and she's just struggling even to be in school, and she just can't figure it out. But her teacher suggests that she does an egg drop competition. So she is going to participate in an egg drop competition, which, if I remember correctly, growing up, this was on an episode of Full House, so that's cool. So she decides to do it, and then she learns that there is a $500 cash prize for the winner, and Natalie thinks, oh, if I can win, then I can take my mom to see this flower that was really important during her mother's research, and then everything will be okay. And I feel like this book is just such an amazing example of just seeing kids try to fix problems that they just are out of their control, and kids wanting to have power, and kids wanting to have some sort of control over things that truly are uncontrollable, and seeing her try to deal with her mother's depression and understand it and kind of shield it from her friends. And then her dad makes her go to counseling, and she's just trying to figure things out. What's her fault? What's not her fault? What she can control and what she can't control. I think it is a beautiful book, and it deals with some issues that a lot of our kids, I'm sure, are dealing with. Things that just seem unfair to them and things that they can't control, and trying to figure that out. I think this book does an amazing job. I think the Snyder Family Book Award Committee needs to read this book and have discussions about this book. I feel like it's a real contender for that award. I think it's an extremely important book. I fell in love with Natalie and her two friends. I think that they are amazing, unforgettable characters for kids who just fell in love with books like Fish in a Tree, One for the Murphys, Counting by Sevens, Wonder, all of those books. I think this is another one to add to that list of books that will really help kids see life in a way where maybe they didn't see before. So check out The Science of Unbreakable Things. My cell phone is ringing. I have to go get my kids from lunch. All of these things are happening at once. But The Science of Breakable Things is an absolute 5-star must-read book that I think everyone will love. I would love to know what you are reading, what you are loving, what books are capturing your heart. Let me know down in the comments below so I have more books to review on this channel. Have an awesome-tastic day, and happy